I put $750 and I have never had this much. I know my dad's looking down smiling. Thank you, apes. Should be up another $32,000 since this screenshot if still holding. Should be up another $32,000 since this screenshot if still holding. This guy F's. Which he would F me. Edit, wish. Did it work? God effin' damn it, dude. I was about to say this guy F's all smiley and crap thinking I'm so original. F. Also. Nice. I am new to options. I think I finally understand them, but why does screenshot say current price $30.33 and then below says AMC share price $48.14, when I do the math the gains seem in line with the $48.14 number. So is the $30.33 hash just lag behind? $30.33 is the cost per contract. The $48.14 is the share price. His equity is equal to 100 times 30.33 times 13. To expand on what this guy said, 100 shares per contract, x 30.33, price per share per contract, x 13 contracts. Oh. I thought the gains equals 48.14 to 19.61. 13 times 100 equals $37089. What is the difference between the break-even, current price, and average cost? Break-even is the price point at which the underlying shares would need to close at before the contract is profitable. So since these had a $19 strike price, with a cost of $61 per share, it has to close higher than 19.61 on the day of expiration for the contract to be generally profitable at expiry. Current price is exactly what it says, the current price of the contract per share. Since he has 13 contracts of 100 shares, you multiply 1,300 times that current price to get the total value of the contracts, $39,429. Average cost is the average spent on the contracts per share. He may have bought them at different times, so it could have been some at 30 cents and some at 90 cents, but the average he paid per share is 61 cents or $61 per contract for 13 contracts. But if he exercises the shares to cash out, wouldn't he have to pay $1,300 x $19 then sell out to make his profit? No, the contract itself has value. You sell the contract. Almost no one exercises contracts. Unless your diamond balls could put diamond dents in the earth like user depiffing value. Reddit link. Well, unless you like the stock. The question was about exercising the stock. You are correct on the second half that they could sell the contract, but many people do exercise contracts and that's what was asked, to which the answer is yes, they had it correct. Break even, the price at which, if the stock hit, you'd break even by executing the contract. Current price, current trading price for the equity, stock or contract for that stock, average cost that you paid for all the contracts. In a way, this shows how much you paid for the contracts before they changed in value. Okay, so I'm new too. Now what? Let's say he doesn't have the capital to exercise. How does he sell what he does not own? Where does he make money? What I'm seeing is that if he exercised and sold, that's what he would make. If he doesn't have the capital to exercise his option, he would sell his option before expiration. In the above screenshot, he paid 61 cents for the option, which is currently trading at $30.33. So he could sell his options now for $30.33, minus the 61 cents he paid for them, making $29.72 per contract. Each contract represents 100 shares, so $129.72 equals $2,972 profit. 13 contracts equals $38,636 total profit. And he would be done. I don't want to get into the technical aspects of option trading, as that would confuse you, but suffice to say, you can buy an option to open a position, and then sell an option to close your position. The two cancel out and you no longer have an obligation. You're done. I effing love Reddit. People helping each other out. Never feel like anyone gets put down. It's a great community. These guys are great. They help you until you understand. Their knowledge is some of the best I've seen. Why bust someone's balls to help them make money? If you get, you give, and the universe will reward you exponentially. I definitely have the capital to execute option trades, just don't have the knowledge yet, but I'm getting there by just sitting back and reading the questions and answers. Thank you all so much for all you have done for not just us but for the world. I mean that. The more educated we are, the more we will scare Wall Street. Don't scare the apes. I remember seeing AMC at $9. Someone at work told me to take a look, but I was balls deep in Doge at the time. Glad for the people who have a position. A similar post was made back in like 2019. I loved the explanation. I now trade options daily. I've been beating the SP 500 and I've made at least 1K per month for the last 9 months. It all started from this post. Web link. Back in my day, this guy would have gotten shut down and slapped so hard by everyone for asking such a question. Sub has changed so much. Wonder if his dad is looking down on him, smiling because he is smaller than his dad? Yes, but it's because he's in a wheelchair. Or his dad is just very condescending, and he looks down on everyone because he thinks he's better than everyone. Come in, you guys, it's because his dad is standing on a ladder installing new rain gutters for the crapstorm of money about to rain down. Congrats, and from the very bottom of my heart, F you. From the very effing of my bottom, heart you. Heart bottom effing, you. Effing you, my bottom heart. Bottom my heart, effing you. Effing my bottom, heart you. Heart effing, bottom you. You, from the bottom effing. Flash a little cash and all of a sudden everyone wants to F you, smiley face. I prefer top heart, but you do you, McBurger. Web link. We all want to hear this when we make it. From my heart, let me F you, bottom, hot face, smiling face with hearts. Heart of my bottom, I let you F me. I felt that. F you, but we all want to be F too. I can't up or down vote a perfect 420. F you. From the heart on in my bottom, F you. You AMC boys are alright, I guess, congrats and F you. I wonder if this sub is good at identifying good stocks or it just brute forces the price up because of its influence. GME was one guy last year. It wasn't until it started to rise that others agreed with him. This sub has its brilliant moments. It also has its gah and ear zero Nyman moments. Gah. At the moment it seems more like the second. Apes together strong. Apes, darts, and Excel printouts. And lots of crayons. Don't forget about the crayons. No, it starts with sound logic and then when it doesn't happen fast enough, brute force. We just like the stocks. So, which one is the next big thing? I want to post my winnings one day too. It's GME and AMC are the main focus because those were the strongest. RH tried to limit and stop buys. AMC is still priced pretty good compared to the 320 price when GME really starting rocketing. I think NOK and BB were also limited to trade back in January too. WKHS is shorted 42%, should be next target, but these apes are kind of single-minded at the moment. Good time to buy though. This is the way. To Wendy's. What's that thing next to dollar? Never seen that before. And why is it green? That's such a weird color, I thought that the app was naturally red. Robinhood is great for buying stocks and then seeing them increase only to try to sell them and see a never-ending load screen. Sounds to me like the COVID crash. Robinhood crashed too and people with puts couldn't unload day after a circuit breaker if I recall correctly. This is going to make me cry, man. I lost my dad back in November, and we used to bond over the stock market before the end. Sad face, crying face. God bless you apes. Y'all are the best. He's looking down proud of the baby ape you've become, raised fist. Thank you. I just wish I could come home all excited to tell him about today's gains. You can tell that to your wife's boyfriend now though. Smiley face, he's just going to shut the door to my wife's room. Peels banana in heaven. My dad is in the hospital right now with life-threatening COVID symptoms. We both went all in and I'm hoping he pulls through, so we can visit the moon together. Sorry for your loss. Hoping for a speedy recovery. Sorry for you loss. Smoking this next one in honor of your dad. Hang in there and keep grinding. No the best. Man, I don't even know you and I'm happy as F for you. You took a risk and it's paying off. Well done, my friend. Remember to put aside money for taxes when you sell. About how much would he get taxed for selling this? Depends on your income level for 2021. I usually set aside 20 to 25% aside from short-term gains. Remember to sell. I'll be the lame one here, don't forget taxes. F you. But he's right, pay your taxes, the IRS is an unforgiving and soul-sucking eternity. Heed my tiny warning. YouTube link. But Larry will. Web link. Don't they demand you make payments right away when something like this happens? Like you can't file at the end of the year, they want you to start making payments before then? You have to make quarterly payments. How and who do you reach out to for that kind of info? Like the IRS or a CPA or what? IRS says, generally, you must make estimated tax payments for the current tax year if both of the following apply. You expect to owe at least $1,000 in tax for the current tax year after subtracting your withholding and refundable credits. You expect your withholding and refundable credits to be less than the smaller of 90% of the tax to be shown on your current year's tax return, or 100% of the tax shown on your prior year's tax return. Your prior year tax return must cover all 12 months. There are special rules for farmers and fishermen, certain household employers, certain higher income taxpayers, non-resident aliens. I have no idea what this means in English. Web link. I think it means does not apply. I assume one of it applies to me. Taxes, wealth, happiness, nope, doesn't apply. F you. Cringe, this guy is using the green theme on his app. Everyone knows red looks cooler. My grandmother passed away on Monday the 24th and it's been a rough few weeks. But GME and AMC started to moon that day, so I feel like she is somewhere pulling some strings. Cheers to you, gangy. Love you. And cheers to you and your pops. That was at $30. Update at $60? Dollar bills face. For the current stock price at $68.99, the 6 $18-19 contracts are selling for $45.95 apiece. So $45.95 times 13 times 100 equals $59,735. Congrats and obligatory F you. Take that money and run, haha. For the love of God, take some profits. This is the way. Or you end up bag holding and crying about what could have been. This whole stock market game seems to be either take profits and beat yourself up as it moons afterwards, or don't take profits and beat yourself up when it tanks afterwards. This 100% of the time. Seriously. It's over 60 now, so you'd be at 60-70K. Take out 5 times your original and let the rest ride. Nah bro, just take a print screen and wait for it all to crash back down. I'd say go ahead and take $20,000 and let the other 50K ride. I've cried about what could have been when I didn't sell. Years ago, Tesla at $350. 2/3 of my AMC at $12. Seriously, user Sloppy Joe AO, sell it. Pay capital gains tax and then throw the rest into SAX, BTI, or FIAX. Anything. Fuck buy Apple. Just get some of those gains out of there. Reddit link. $90,000 if he sells now. I sold all my AMC shares back in January at $18 and thought I made some pretty decent money. I'm crying now. In all seriousness, remember to lock in some profits. I know the feeling of having nothing, getting excited about the money, but then never selling and being devastated. Cosign. Worst feeling on earth. Your father is screaming sell, you effing retard right now. Can someone explain how any of this works? How did he turn $750 into $40,000? Sheer retard strength is how. He went full retard. He bought 13 contracts at 61 cents per share. 13 contracts equals the right to buy 1,300 shares at $19. If he hasn't sold yet, it's much more. Just think 1,300 shares times the difference between the strike price and the current price. Then factor in 4 and those contracts are probably nearing 100k RN. Call options are incredible. But you risk your premium since you are buying the right to buy instead of shares. You risk your premium. Just don't sell any contracts by accident or you'll risk much more than that. This is the best explanation of calls I've seen for a noob like me. Purchase 13 $19 call contracts at $60/contract equals $780. With the stock at $56 right now, that is, $56, break even of 19.61, 1,300 equals $46,007. $19 call contract means you have the right to purchase 100 shares of a stock at $19 if the trading price is greater than $19 by the expiration date. Hey, dumb newbie question. But how do most people get out of a position like this? Some people were telling me that you wouldn't exercise your option to buy for $19 but instead you sell your call options? How does that work? Exactly like selling a stock. You sell your contract to a buyer. For educational purposes, the best way to learn options is spend $50 on a random option and watch how it moves and how you open and close the position. Consider it $50 worth of tuition and don't expect to do anything but lose it for educational purposes. It doesn't matter how much you read, you'll need to buy a contract to learn about it at some point. Thanks. When you say $50, I know you really mean YOLO everything, but I appreciate the explanation. I doubt you would ever sell 90% of it, but for F's sake, do you and your future self some good and at least take 50% minus 70% and throw it into something safe. Taxes are a bitch, but damn so is a flash crash. Laughing out loud. I only made £350 and I'm happy laughing out loud. Sell. Take your profits. Good enough to screenshot, good enough to exit. This is the way. Don't know how you don't sell at 10,000 profit. Original poster got diamond hands and a monster man part for sure. Remember when GME went from $400 to $40? Get some of that money now. And it's to 55 now. You're a real gorilla. And also F you. Man, I need to read up on how this crap actually works. I just went ape and bought AMC back in January when was at $11 and been waiting for this day. Finally, realized what limit sells were in last week set to selling at $50 a share. Never canceled to change to higher amount, was going to set to $75 or $100 but it'll take my 456% profits. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to be the first to know about Red Rabbit Reader's new videos. If you like our videos, please like them on YouTube and share them with your friends. We welcome your comments below. Press to start another of our videos.